into our news hour now. We're heading into the international scene. All right, now we start with Amazon, which is offering £50 weekly bonus for permanent staff at some UK locations for turning up to work on time. Now, Amazon is offering punctual staff £50 for standing up on time. Take a look at this report.
Amazon is offering a £50 weekly bonus for permanent staff at some UK locations for turning up to work on time. The reward is for people who have 100% attendance, excluding time taken off for sickness linked to disability and COVID. Amazon said that the enticement would help it meet summer and Christmas demand. Last week, described queues for toilets, which meant they had to urinate in bottles. As Amazon's recruitment and retention efforts come as UK job vacancies.
Now, in July, the Union of Workers in the UK, they described the working condition at Amazon as Charles Dickens meets the 21st century Britain. As some of the complaints coming in from the workers actually is that other workers described queues for toilets, which meant they had to urinate in bottles. So you could clearly see the nature of the cautions that the government has actually set on board for Amazon, and why Amazon is in the spotlight, not only in the UK but elsewhere for its employees. But it's actually laying over £1,000 to make sure that every new employee who signs a contract gets 1,000 UK pounds on board, British pounds, pound sterling on board immediately after that. All right, now we move to the COVID report. Away from the UK, we head to Sri Lanka now. The South Asian country has actually been hit badly in terms of the economic aspect of it. Sri Lanka is in an economic emergency as food prices soar. Now, Sri Lanka has declared an economic emergency after a steep fall in the value of the South Asian country's currency caused a spike in food prices. Take a look at this report.
Sri Lanka has declared an economic emergency after a steep fall in the value of the South Asian country's currency caused a spike in food prices. Authorities say they will take control of the supply of basic food items, including rice and sugar, and set prices in an attempt to control rising inflation. The Sri Lankan rupee has fallen by 7.5% against the US dollar this year. The wide-ranging emergency measures came into effect on Tuesday. A former army general has been appointed by the government as the Commissioner of Essential Services with the power to seize stocks held by traders and retailers. The announcement came after a surge in the cost of basic foodstuffs such as sugar, onions and potatoes. There have also been long queues outside shops due to shortages of other goods including milk powder, kerosene and cooking gas. The country's Department of Census and Statistics say that the increase in the foreign exchange rate was one of the reasons behind the rising prices of many essential items over the last year. Month on month, inflation rose to 6% in August, mainly due to high food prices, the department said. As the country, which is a net importer of food and other commodities, is witnessing a surge in coronavirus cases and death, which has hit tourism, one of the country's main foreign currency earners. Partly as a result of the slump in tourist numbers, Sri Lanka's economy shrunk by a record 3.6% last year. In March last year, the government imposed an import ban on vehicles and other items as it tried to stem the outflow of foreign currencies. Earlier this month, Sri Lanka became the first country in the region to raise interest rates in an attempt to shore up its currency and help ease the inflationary pressure of the high cost of imports. Sri Lanka is currently under a 16-day curfew until Monday because of a jump in COVID-19 cases.
All right, now Sri Lanka is currently under 16-day curfew until Monday because of a jump in COVID-19 cases. Now, part of the sectors that have actually been hit so bad in the economy of Sri Lanka include the tourism that has actually been in bed for the last 18 months and which has actually called on the government to actually put a stamp on a slump, if I am to put it in that way, on importation of goods, to clearly see that they maintain their money in there. Now, month-on-month inflation rose to 6% in August, mainly due to high food prices, as the department said in regards to that particular one. Now, besides that, a former Army General has actually been appointed by the government as the Commissioner of Essential Services with the power to seize stocks held by traders and retailers in regards to Sri Lanka. All right, now that brings us to the end of our news hour at this particular moment on SMB. Now, coming up, I do have Aroma Music. We talk music business in Uganda, not only music business in Uganda, but also we talk business away from the limelight in terms of celebrities in the country, and also a hint on the copyright law in Uganda as well. For now, we go into a short break. I return with the interview.